The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
In the late 1970s, Rabbi Karlbach was invited upstate to maximum security prison to give a concert to be Misameach, the Jewish prisoners there. Baruch Hashem, at the time, there were very few prisoners there. It was a small island, fewer than a million. And Shlomo, together with a helper, he went upstate New York to maximum security prison. He brought together some latkes, his guitar, and he went up. He comes inside the room, and of course he sees the Yidden over there. He goes over to him, he gives him a big hug, a big kiss. My little brother, how are you? And they sit down, and he starts to play the guitar, and he starts to talk with them. He gives them chizik about Hanukkah, chizik in general. Then he gives out the latkes. They had a wonderful time. He continues to play a little more. Before you know it, the 25 minutes are up, and it's time to go. Shlomo gets up, he says goodbye to everybody, and on the way out he asks one of the guards, he says, the other people here, can I just say hello to them too? And he looks and says, Rabbi, they're not Jews, they're not. Please, let me just say hello to some other people. So on the way out, they pass the kitchen, and Shlomo goes inside, he sees some people over there, he goes over, how are you, my brothers? And he gives them a big hug, speaks to them a little, and then he leaves. He's walking out, getting towards the exit of that area where the inmates were, and all of a sudden he hears loud footsteps behind them. They quickly turn around, the two guards of Shlomo and his assistant, and they see this big, burly fellow running towards them. The guards tense, and immediately the fellow stops running, and he says, Rabbi, can I speak to you? Shlomo looks at the two guards look at him and say, okay. He says, Rabbi, I want to thank you for that hug you gave me. And Shlomo says, of course, it's my pleasure. And the fellow looks and says, Rabbi, I want you to know that was the first hug in my life that I ever got. And I swear to you, if I ever would have received a hug like that before, I never would have committed those crimes that I'm here for today. Rabbi, can I have one more hug? And Shlomo walks over and gives the fellow a big hug. Isn't that what we want? Isn't that what we want from a Kadosh Baruch Hu, to be enveloped in His loving hug this Rosh Hashanah? What would we do for that love, that hug from Hashem, that holy hug from a Kadosh Baruch Hu? And when we are mekabel upon ourselves that small Kabbalah, then we will feel Hashem's hug.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org